Welcome back again to another Augie's Pickups. Let's begin. As a promo, I got some cards from Japanime Games, not to be confused with the hentai licensor of Japanime. Per game, we have their Cowboy Bebop Space Serenade. Seems like a pretty good one for a draw card. Not sure how powerful it is in that game or how much the cost is, so. Here we have a card that advertises what Japanime Games is advertising, the Sailor Moon Dice game, Tanto Kure, Cowboy Bebop Space Serenade, and Tokyo Sidekick, which is a Kickstarter. Of all these, my favorite is Tanto Kure. Ooh. An alter art card for Tanto Kure, so this exists already in the game, but if you want one without the borders and just more art, you can just swap this out with it, as long as it's the correct amount. Sailor Pluto. Alright. Enough with the promo, on with the show. In this pickups, we're going to have the last of the 2020 July Rightstuf sale, their birthday sale if you will. And we're going to start off with some stuff that I haven't had before, or I thought I owned but didn't, which is Heroic Age. Front, spine, back. I got that from Half Price Books this time. Ooh. We open to see one of our favorite fill-out cards, which I filled a lot of these one time with the stamp, sent it to Funimation, and did not receive a free anything, so c'est la vie to that. And if you're lucky, mention in the comments below if you ever won something from these giveaways. I won one from Toonami years ago, but I'll save that for a video for another time. Here we have all the discs as what episodes are labeled. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ugh. Here's what the altered cover art would look like. Why do I leave the save banner on? It's quite simple. I like the lime green. I have watched this. It's not a bad sci-fi show, but the one annoyance I have with it is there's this theme of grandeur that keeps playing for every single action each person does. It gets annoying after a while, but I did enjoy the character interactions, how innocent he is, the twins, how the soldier caretaker watches over him and slowly becomes friends, the princess off in her own decisive world as she is the savior of everyone and depends on her to find him to save everyone with that. Give it a watch. I was quite entertained with it. Now to the next. Digimon Fusion. Let's start with Season 1. Front, spine, back. Open it up. I won't cover this yet. So, Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, Disc 5, Disc 6. To cover it, Jack. Then we have Season 2. Front, spine, back. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, Disc 5. We are technically missing a Season 3 for this. Not sure why they didn't dub it, but this is what we have for Digimon Fusion, aka Cross Wars. I'll go more in depth or in a book in another video, maybe coming soon. We'll find out. Want to get your history wrong? Why, there's one series for that that makes all the girls scream, and that's Hetalia. Season 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and the movie. I believe this is it. If I'm wrong, please comment below. And what's new that I got? Why, it was this one right here, but because you haven't seen these before, let's cover them. Fronts, spines. Oh, different art. Back. We open it up to see another fill-out card. Fill me out. So Disc 1, Extras. Disc 2, Disc 1, Season 2, Disc 2, Season 2. And then we see all the characters sulking over, I think that's a Bokuto and a flag. I'm not sure what these characters are doing. All I know is that they represent different countries during the World War I time, I believe. Now what I really got. The second Classics edition. Fronts, spines again with a different character. Behinds, open it up to Season 3 Disc 1, Season 3 Disc 2, Season 4 Disc 1, Season 4 Disc 2. And for some reason these guys are dogpiling and this guy is ecstatic over that. Then for $4.99 at Replays, which is non-existent near me anymore, Hetalia Axis Powers Painted White, the movie. Front, spine, more spines with different characters and cuts. Backs once more. Open it up like a Labrador. And what it looks like inside. And not that much revealing after I remove the disc. For all the single ladies that scream their hearts out, this was Hetalia. Trying to move from DVD to Blu-ray, we have a re-release of Eiken. I found this series to be funny. Maybe a little ecchi, not that much. But I got the re-release on Blu-ray and this was the original release. So let's compare. Fronts. spines, backs once more, and for the record, if as you see this is not anything perverted. It's just yogurt or sometimes water park. We must open for dust. And I kept the original price of $19.99 here. Have this textured print on DVD of eiken, along with a mail-in for Media Blasters, and one of these catalogs that we have seen before. I don't own any of the manga. And for the re-release, the Blu-ray, we have, as we open it, no papers and a missing of the eiken logo, but everything's almost the same. You don't have the region 1 on it where it was, so you have region A like down here. The Star Child kind of swap places with the region, but it doesn't need to announce that it's DVD and a Dolby. Ooh, closer up. It is strange that it has, when I bought this, has a security tag right here and one down here. I don't get it. And now our booba bouncing fun of boobies bounces away. Once upon a time in the early 2000s, we had Basilisks, and today we now have a season 2, which I picked up from the sale. So let's begin with the previous alien slip fill out card, and one of these guys, which I've seen this already in the prior video. Fronts, back, 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. Characters in the back. Pop these out, as we saw one just miss a tooth. And we see the image of the other clan. This series is a ninja battle royale or an assassin battle royale. Very similar to like Ninja Scroll with their over-the-top characters. So a little lost how you can have a second season if you killed most of your cast. Then again, I have not seen this. It's been like a few episodes and haven't gotten back to it due to college and other events at the time. Now, we look at Season 1, Part 1, and Part 2. I had to wait on Part 1, so the reprint didn't come with fancy-dancy slipcase. Front, spine, back again. Open it up to see offering. Blue Disc 1, Blue Disc 2, which are purple, DVD Disc 1, which is black, and DVD Disc 2, which is also black. And behind the blue, we see alternative cover art, which has no label. Now for Season 2. The fronts. The spines. With different characters. Ooh, they're going to smooch. The backs. Set the slip down and open it jack. To purple Blu-ray Disc 1, purple Blu-ray Disc 2, black Disc 1, and black Disc 2. Blacks are DVDs as the purples are Blu-rays. And here we see one with the Basilisk logo for the alternative cover art. And here we have, unless they decide to do a movie or something else, all I know of Basilisks that is released. Before more down on the Funimation road, let's cover some other licensors that I have, such as Nozumi with Mai Mai Miracle. I did get all the anime version of it back when it was a Kickstarter. I'm just going to save that for another video. Front spine, very, very itty bitty spine. Back again. Gotta open the tab. Yeah, there's a security tab. Not these only were available for Disney. Open it up to see exactly the inside back cover art for all the anime release. So let's open it up. It's the alternative art of them whistling and tooting a horn. Close it up and move on. Tri-Nights from Sentai Filmworks. This is the complete collection until they decide to make a Season 2, making this not the complete collection, but Season 1. I don't get why they do that. So front, spine, back again. Open it up to see once again, no back art. So we have Disc 1 and Disc 2 of these rugby players. I don't think these will be fun kids just like the rugby OVA today Madonna, but it did get released over here. Now from Sentai Filmworks, we have the Demon Girl Next Door complete collection, which this is getting a second season. So not so complete now, are you? Which I'm glad, because this show rightfully deserves it. This is one of those adorable shows where the main character is something, well, a demon girl, and her friend is the magical girl who's supposed to subdue the bad luck demon girl, which is an inherited trait passed down from her ancestor, which is this thing she's holding, all the way to her, sadly, as we explore her family, friends, and other magical creatures along the way. As the funnier parts are when these two team up together to try to train her to become more powerful, and she is as weak as a schoolgirl should be. The spine, the back, which this is the ancestor in her humanoid form, her mother, and her sister. Then we open it to see, once again, no art. but disc 1 and disc 2. I really hope, and for some reason Sentai has been doing this, they make a release of a show first, then for some reason now they come up with a limited edition. Then for some annoying reason they come out with a steelbook if it sells well. I don't get why. Just come out with all of it at first, see which one sells. But this is the Demon Girl Next Door. Woo! From G-Kids, we have Ride Your Wave, man. We got the fronts, the spines, which are the same, and the backs again. Open it up to see our friends. We have an advertisement for more shows from G-Kids. We have Ride Your Wave, and an art booklet, it seems. So here's the DVD, here's the Blu-ray. Let's pop these out to see what this anime version of Shark Boy and Lava Girl looks like. And I'm not sure what's going on. He's in firefighter gear as she is a surfer. Looks pretty. And that is Ride Your Wave. It's not complete, but I have Saiki-kun Season 1, or The Disastrous Life of Saiki K, Season 1. Front, spine, back again. Open it up to see our friend with Blu-ray Disc 1, a slipping out of Blu-ray Disc 2, Part 2 Disc 3, Part 2 Disc 4. Open it up to see him chore. We have Laughing Under the Clouds, and anytime I see something laughing in clouds or clouds regarding an anime, this is probably something from shonen bait or some sort of yaoi, so I have no idea what this is. So we have the front, the spine, back again. We open it up to see two black discs, the slight pattern you can see. And now I reveal the back art, which, just bigger with no two labels going across. And this was Laughing Under the Clouds. Whoa. Now we have the Tales of Zestiria the X complete series. White front, white spine, white back. As I recall, the other two were different colors when it was Part 1, Part 2. A journey for hope as we go inside. To see Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Very powerful back art as we can see. Bam, bam, bam. And we are done with Tales of Zestiria the X. ēlDLIVE, the complete series. Front, spine, back once more. Open it up to see two blue discs galore. This looks like a better design for a standalone complex or one of the Ghost in the Shells. So let's pop them out. To see better cover art, actually. No, I like this better. Alternative cover art. Haha. And it looks like we'll ēlDLIVE another day. Whoa. Get ready to get psychic. With Psycho Mob 100. The new one I got is 2, so since I haven't covered this one, let's start with it. So we have the front, spine, back again, and I got this used. Open it up to see Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, which you have the Blu-ray side and the DVD side. If you have not seen this, please go out and see this. This is a very good one. It's made by the same person who created One Punch Man. And this is the back art. Haha. That is Mob Psycho 100, Season 1. Now Mob Psycho 100, 2. We have the fronts, the spines, and the backs. We'll open it up, see what's that. Kind of getting the cover art out of the way. It looks more magazine-ish. So Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. And that, my spoon-bending friends, is Mob Psycho 100 that's released so far. Hopefully they make a Season 3. I believe we might be missing an OVA, but I have not checked, so I'll check another time. But what's odd is there's so much room to cover the barcode that only covers half the space for this cutout right here. I don't get why. Just a very strange oddity about this release. And with this, we psych out. Now for release of grandeur. LOGH, or Legends of Galactic Heroes. LOGH, or Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Dai Nizu These. Season 1 and Season 2. Season 1 we have the front, spine, back. And we open it up to see Reinhardt and Wang, two very important characters. For some reason, they don't have a picture of Julian, but these are the two prime characters to begin with. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Better look here. And that is Season 1 for the reboot. Season 2, the front, the spines, the backs. We open this up to see Reinhardt and Wang with their two sides. 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Do have the black triangle, but I'll cover that another time. At least here for this cycloptic hole, it makes more sense cause you see the Season 2 and the barcode. Hooray! Walking around with no pants is Strike Witches. 500 First Joint Fighter Wing Takeoff. Here we have the fronts, the spines, and the backs. We open it up to see a very pink disc. Oh, this is another season, I'm sorry. Disc and movie, but showing a lot of the characters for the back art. This is really nice back art right here. And I guess this is Season 3 of Strike Witches. Can you lift, bro? Can you lift, bro? Because dumbbell. How many dumbbells you lift, bro? Come on, how much you lift, bro? Are you taking me downtown, man? I'm gonna cover this with the fronts, the spines. Hey, another character. The backs. Hustle that muscle, because we're gonna open this up. To see, well, the main male character in his all friendly, childish face with a very over-muscular sculpt body, and the main character who's getting into working out. So let's open this up to see what pounds these people can rip. Yeah, this is friendly art. Pop it back, close it up, slip it in good. 3, 3, 3! With 3 we have 1, 2, 3 Overlords. Ha ha ha. I got these two from the sale. This one I already had, but since this is new to the channel, we have the fronts, the spines, the backs. And we open it up to see Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and the back art. Overlord 2, the fronts, the spines, and the backs. You rip it open to first see a bridge lizard people sex on Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and we have another character picture for the back. And now it's time for 3, 3, 3! As we have the fronts, the spines, the backs. We open it up to see Disc 1. He's the enemy this time. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. She's the good, well, part of the Overlord team. Aha. So with Overlord, what I like about it is this person is stuck in an MMO but transported into another world. A world much better than what he was living in if you read the late novel. What's great is the world building for this series. There's technically no problem the main character can't tackle because he's an Overlord. He's going to try to conquer this world. So the problem situation or stuff he has to solve is not really him taking over stuff, it's him trying to strategize how to take over stuff. Because everyone else who tries to fight him is way underpowered. Him giving orders to his vassals is where it's fun. I've enjoyed this series. If you haven't seen it, go see it. But I really want to see what the fourth one does, because it's building up to something. I just don't know what. And here we have his Overlord, the series so far. Objection! Hold it! Guy with visor drinking coffee. Guy with drinks coffee is snarking. Ha 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 ha. What I got was Season 2, Part 1, Part 2 from the birthday sale. These I've already had. So let's go over this. Starting with the first one. The fronts, which explains why the eBay sellings looks like this. The spine. The spines again. And the backs. We open it up to see Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, and him always pointing in the back art. And that is Part 1, Season 1. Move on to Hold It, Part 2, Season 1. We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the spines again. and also the backs. We open it up to see the prosecution, as he's so smarmy here with disc 1 and 2, and so prosecuting here with disc 3 and 4. Very different take on this, only one of these spindle holders. So now I have to take these 2 discs out so you can see him scoffing like in, well, that disc right there. And that's the back art. And that was part 2, Hold It. Part 1, season 2. The fronts, the spines, the other spines, the back. We open it up to see him enjoying some Folgers coffee, or Black Boss coffee, or Kona, who knows. Disc 1 and Disc 2 is him enjoying that herbal brew. Disc 3 is him snarking, and like the other snark, he snarks again. And here we see is this laser blasting lawyer as the back art. And that was season 2, part 1. Now, season 2, part 2. The fronts, the spine, the spines once more, the back. Put it down, and we open it up to see the clown. And clown she is on disc 1. Disc 2, disc 3. Seriously, work on the spindles, Funimation. And disc 4. And we see some back art. Close it up. For right now, this is all that's released of Ace Attorney. In the US, I could have brought in some Harvey Birdman. We're missing 2 live-action movies to my knowledge. Not sure if it's accurate, but this is all of Ace Attorney for right now. And let it soar like a phoenix. Halloween is coming, which means a time for vampires, such as Tokyo Ghoul series in the anime. I do have the others, but I'll save that for later. So let's cover the first part, which is what I was lacking prior to the summer sale. Then we have the front, the spines again, and the back. We open it up to see disc 1 with a bowl cut, disc 2 trying to be a bird, disc 3 wearing an eye patch, and disc 4 being, well, Lydia Deeds with pigtails. Here we see all these characters in the back art. Now the one I've had for a while that I got from Walmart, Tokyo Ghoul Part 2. The fronts, the spines again, the back. Set this down and open it jack. To see advertisement for the manga. Art's very drastic, I can see. So, disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. And here we see is the center art of Funeral. And that is Tokyo Ghoul This was a donation from my fellow podcaster Reese. And for his Reese pieces, we have Promised Neverland with the front, spine where the goods are, the back, the spine where you show the label, the correct up top, then going down to the back. Let's open this up to feel a slightly sturdy paper box. This really should be chipboard, but feels very waxy laminated. It's all grooved right here. Yeah, this really should be chipboard for how much this is. You could look inside. Sometimes there's art in there. The Blu-ray, the front, the spine, the back. So you are bound to having this box if you want to resell with a barcode. We open it up to see what we saw with Yuki Yuna as a hero. This thing's back. And we have 3 discs because they like... And we see that they have 3 discs. Pop this out to see all the back art, which should have more color, but for the feasts that they go through, I can kind of see why it's like drawn on a milk carton. Alright, I like to see that this kind of disc holder's back. Now we have the art book, so let's begin. Minerva Confidential Report. Alright, hopefully that did not take long. And with that, Reese, thank you for the donation. This was a pain to put back in the sealant, but thank you very much for this. One more. Once upon a time on Foxbox, there was a show called Magical DoReMi. Well, gather me some biscuits and gravy and hominy, because I have NRFB, that means never removed from box, toy from this show. Magical DoReMi Witchling Maribel Haywood. And oh boy, it has the first episode on a DVD for this damaged box but never been opened product. So, front, spine, back, damaged spine where you're supposed to open it proper, up top, downtown, and that's about it. There's only another anime that I know that did something like this with the magical castle, and that was the Tamagotchi toy that also came with a DVD as well. It did have like a plastic slip to it, but I put this in a special type of case. And with that, let's move on. Before I end this video, I want to show you all that we have covered so far during this haul, if you will, whichever verbiage you prefer. Please leave a comment below if you have any suggestions. Last of all, thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, ring that bell. Join my Twitter and Facebook detail to know me well.